Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Leasure. I'm the head coach of Stronghold MMA and the host of the Stronghold podcast. Today I'm going to show you how Khamzat Chimaev was able to finish Li Jingliang in the rear naked choke. I'll teach you a few concepts as to how to apply the choke. I'll show you how he did it and maybe some ways that you can defend it in your own training, and you can see what he was doing to set up this finish. Okay, so we'll go ahead and lay down here. So when he was on the back, what I want you to think about is that one of my hands is going to be the control hand and the other hand is going to be the choking hand. Okay, generally this is how we control the back. This hand stops her from spinning into me when I apply the choke. Okay, it keeps her in place. And what Khamzat was doing was fighting with both hands over top. So what he would do is he would he would go for the choke, and then Li Jingliang would defend the choke by trying to peel the arm off to the other side of his head. Go ahead. And then he would pummel through and come in and start to choke on the other side. So he's pummeling these chokes through. His hand was up high, and Jingliang was able to grab the thumb and peel the hand down. So go ahead and peel. See how she grabs the thumb and she's able to peel the choke down? Then he switches it and he comes through and he's pummeling these chokes through like this, okay? And when both of your hands are over top of the shoulders, you have two choking hands, so you can threaten the submission with both hands, okay? The downside to this is that I don't have a control hand. So what happens is, as I try to apply the choke, she can start to spin to defend the choke. Okay, so one way you can prevent this is by putting in the body triangle. Okay, you see now I got the triangle ripped across her body. I can attack with more confidence here because the body triangle prevents her from spinning out. It locks her into place. So what Li Jingliang should have done is he was doing a really good job of defending with his hands, but he wasn't using his legs to defend because both of Khamzat's arms were over his shoulders. So all Jingliang would need to do is just use his legs to turn, to stretch, and use his feet to turn inside. Now I always teach my beginners to be able to escape the chokes using only your legs. So both of your hands are defending the choke and you learn how to use your legs so that way your hands are going to be free to apply the choke. So I think defensively Jingliang should have used his legs more, but he was so focused on what Khamzat was doing with his hands that he wasn't able to defend the choke. Now there's one other concept I want to talk to you about. I'm going to scoot right up here for this one. And that's the concept of grabbing the thumbs. So you can see how she's got control of, like, not my actual thumb, but the base of the thumb. Anytime she can get the cross grip and control the thumb, it's going to be very hard for me to finish the choke. Also, she can grab the thumb on the other hand. So even if I have the choke in, she can grab this thumb here and pull it down, which is what Jingliang was doing to defend the choke. So my tip to you guys today to improve your rear naked choke based on what we saw today is learn how to hide your thumbs when you do the rear naked choke. Okay, so the choking arm, what I would do to hide my thumb is cover it with my chin. So you see now she's got no way to get in there and get control of the thumb in order to peel my arm off of her head. Okay? And if we're attacking from here, when I release this grip so that I can connect my hands or go to my bicep to finish the choke, you also must hide this thumb. Because what happens a lot of times is I can even have this hand set in position, but in the process of releasing here and coming, people will grab it. And it's hard to finish this with one hand. You can, but it's difficult. So instead what you want to do is, when this hand comes through, you're going to come straight behind the neck. So the thumb is never coming in front of the shoulder. Okay, I release, and then I'm going back behind the shoulder and the neck. I punch it through. Then I flare my hand and go for the finish. Another issue is MMA gloves. MMA gloves are big and they're fat. And it makes it very hard to actually punch your hand behind the neck, which is where we want the choke to finish. So you see Khamzat with his hand up on the head like this, which is why Jingliang was able to peel it down, and then he started punching through side to side, and then he would get up, he'd peel the top hand, and then he would start and peel it off, and then he would punch it through to the other side. So he's doing a lot of this, which is a great technique for pummeling with your hands. You just need to make sure you have the lower body controlled so they don't spin if both of your hands are over the shoulder, and you need to make sure you hide your thumbs. When I punch the choking hand through, I cover my thumb with my chin. Now if she manages to get her hands free, it's hard for her to grab it. When I free the second hand, I go behind the back. I don't bring my hand anywhere in front of her. It goes straight through. I sink the back of my hand into the groove of the neck, and then I pummel my hand through to my bicep, and then from here, we can start to squeeze. Okay? So, Khamzat was able to do a really good job pummeling back and forth, and he was able to finish it from that. Jingliang was doing the right things by peeling the hands off, but he wasn't using his legs enough. So that way he can keep his hands focused on defending the choke, blocking the ground and pound, and then using his legs to scoot his hips out so that way he can escape. And then the tip for you guys, hide your thumbs. Okay, because if anybody can get a hand there, they're going to start being able to peel your hands away. So you hide one with the chin and the other one never comes in front of the chest. You always punch it straight through the back. So, I'm Luke Leasure. Thank you all for watching my video. If you like this, please comment, like, share, and of course, subscribe. And I'd like to thank my wife, Charmaine, for being the grappling dummy today. Thank you all. Have a good day.